Hey everyone, today I'm here with a manga first impressions video for you, and the first impression manga that I'm doing is Noragami by Adachitoka. This is a series about a god named Yato who goes around doing favors for people in exchange for 5 yen, which is basically like a nickel in American currency. And along the way, things start to happen. But first, just a little bit about the series. This is currently 18 volumes and currently ongoing, although I think it is on hiatus right now because the author is sick. I first discovered Noragami through Netflix. The first season was out, and I watched that, and it was hilarious. So this starts out with Yato and his regalia in a high school helping a girl who is being the victim of severe bullying. You learn about these sort of dark entities that are around the place. They're drawn to like negative energy, and this girl has attracted a lot of it. Basically, they fight, they save the girl. Yato's regalia gets upset, kind of frustrated with him, and then leaves, leaving him without a weapon to protect himself against these monsters. So he is forced to do menial things like fix people's sinks and find people's cats. During the job where he is smitten to find a child's cat, he sees the cat running across the street, and he goes to run and grab the cat. He just happens to, run in front of a bus, which, isn't a big deal because he's a god. The problem comes in when we meet the female protagonist, Hiyori, who pushes him out of the way thinking he is some random person who is about to fall in front of a bus, and she gets hit by the bus. This starts causing all different kinds of problems for Hiyori, mostly that she keeps falling asleep and her spirit keeps separating from her body. So she finds Yato and demands that he fix the problem that he basically created for her, which he agrees to do for 5 yen. However, because Yato does not have a regalia, he kind of keeps putting off his job to help her because it's a bit dangerous what he is trying to do. This leads Hiyori to try and find Yato a regalia, and instead lures a pack of dark spirits to Yato. They are forced to fight them. Along the way, Yato discovers the spirit of a teenage boy who is uncorrupted, and he claims that as his regalia and uses them to vanquish the monsters. And then upon actually talking to the spirit of the boy that he has named Yuki, Yuki is just kind of a butt. And that is where the first book ends. And it was really entertaining. Yato is probably one of the most hilarious characters I've read this year. Just kind of flips all over the place, and he's overly dramatic. Hiyori is also a very entertaining character because she's kind of freaked out by this world, but at the same time, she's enjoying it because she is a secret wrestling fan, and when she's in her spirit form, she can do all of these amazing wrestling feats that her idol can do. And you don't really get to see too much of Yuki, who is also a main character in this, but just coming into contact with the first 2 main characters is completely hilarious, and I definitely am going to be continuing the series. So this is a bit of the art style that you're getting when you read this book. I do like to kind of show the art styles for the different mangas because the art style does tend to be one of the huge driving factors for me on whether or not I like a series. I mean, if I'm going to be spending as much for a book, for a picture book, I want to like the pictures that I'm looking at. And I love the back of this book. It says Divine Intervention for sale, which is basically what this book is. And I mean, who wouldn't want a little divine intervention for 5 yen? So that is all for my first impression of Noragami. And until next time, talk to you later.